Hello fellow Scorpios, thank you so much for joining me, Lorien, for your May reading in 2018. It's going to be an interesting one, I feel, now that we're actually coming out of Mercury retrograde and we'll have a fresh start. There's also a full moon, I think in Scorpio, to start off the month, so that's going to be intriguing for us all. But we're going to be using the Druidcraft Tarot deck this month, and also the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck by Angela Hartfield. And I don't know who made these, unfortunately, because I misplaced the box. But this is a general reading for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising sign. If you want more coverage, I think, for the rest of the month, I think that you maybe look at the different elements of your astrological makeup. But if you do want a specific question answered, my readings page is linked in the description below, so it'll take you to my website so you can book a reading with me. Alright, so let's start by shuffling the cards now and see what information comes through. Don't worry, I am going to clean this up for June and when the summer comes, and there's going to be a different altar cloth because my candles exploded. That's what happens when you're a witch and you have a lot of heat going on. Alright, let's see. Whoa. I think one more. Okay, I'll do. Let's see. The Hanged Man. Okay. Justice. Interesting. Two of Cups, right? And by the way, I am going to be just doing a 3x3 because these cards are huge, so I'm not going to be doing anything else. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords. Oh. And the Ace of Pentacles. I don't do reversals, so that's why I kind of moved that. And then you have the Eight of Cups at the bottom. And then the Eight of Cups is about kind of moving forwards because you want the change. You've probably had some disappointment, so you're now trying to escape that disappointment, or something that you've put a lot of time and effort in. You're now moving away from that because it kind of didn't give you the results that you wanted. So you're moving away from that and you're starting something new. So let's see what information comes forwards for you guys. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, so if I go quiet, it's just because I'm trying to understand what they're trying to say to me. I did meditate before this reading, and from what I got, it was kind of like painting faces, almost like drag queen makeup and, you know, making yourself all fun. But I think this is basically a representation of building yourself up, building yourself into the type of person that you want others to see you as, sort of building your reputation, controlling how others see you, and controlling the features that they see of you as well. So it's kind of like the classic Scorpio look, I suppose. We give away our expressions a lot, like our eyes very much give away what we normally thinking, but I think it is basically us trying to dictate what others see of us, because we can be very particular about how far others can get with knowing us. So I think that this is actually coming forward a little bit, but we are building reputation. We're having things built up around us as well, so other people are trying to build themselves up too. But with these two in particular, I feel like you're just very annoyed with having to stay still for a little while longer. It's like, oh my gosh, really? Really? I'm having to do this still. Maybe something didn't come through in April that you wanted to come through, or maybe you're just kind of now resigned to the fact that you're sort of, you know, doing that sort of thing, like you are letting go. You're having to have that suspension or that sacrifice of time to work on something else now. And you are allowed to feel a little bit like, oh, really? you are allowed to feel that. I feel as though there's insecurity here. There's maybe worry about the finances, and if you're going to get caught by something, or you've seen something that you don't like, or you can see something that somebody else is doing. Like, you can look at somebody's partner or situation or job and go, that's not right for you, that's not right for you. And you feel really struggling because you can't tell them that it's not right for them. And you really want to tell them, but either they're not listening or there's something else. So yeah, it's something that you have had to give up, or that you're just feeling in a period of suspension, like you're not moving forwards. You're feeling kind of stuck because it just seems to be the same stuff every day, and you see something that other people are doing that's not right for them, and you're kind of in the same place, or they're getting further on, or they're getting like further on in their things, and you're like, well, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And you've put the focus back on you, and the focus back on, I'm being quite, I'm strong here, I'm working on it, but why aren't I progressing? And I think that's the feel that's coming forward. It's like you're trying to dictate, how you look, how you are, and it may not be working for you because it's just not how you're supposed to be, really. You just need to maybe calm down a little bit and just try and focus on how you present yourself in a different way. But then we have the Justice card. So the Justice card coming through here is about responsibility and cause and effect. And if you can hear somebody's power tools, I'm sorry, it's not even a nice day outside, but people insist on, as soon as it's spring, it's gotta be power tools. But justice here comes forwards in a kind of state where there's responsibility, there's decisions coming through. And I feel this is about legal contracts, the wisdom of things. Oh, I've just noticed down here the little spider that jumped out at me, literally. Oh gosh. But it's basically like, if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. It's like the fable with the spider. If what you're building doesn't work, or it fails, or something like that, okay, right, back to the drawing board, try again. It's kind of that feeling of not giving up. You just continue to build, you continue to work on it, and you don't have to push yourself down so far. It's like, you're still building it up, you're still making a name for yourself. Just requires the right circumstances, and just keep going. You do have the wisdom, you do have the knowledge. There's a scripture here coming through, this little scribe thingy. And I do feel that this is about you weighing your options a little bit, similar to the Two of Swords. You may have a choice. You may be in a little bit of a stalemate, like, I'm not sure which way to go here, but you are going to the next step. Like, maybe you're not sure about the unknown. Maybe one direction may be harder, but reap more rewards. Maybe the other direction would be easier, but wouldn't reap as many. So it could be a little bit of that. And I think that the struggle of both of these. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to go the easy route. I don't think anybody would blame you if you wanted to go the easy route with this. But it's just kind of like, which way do you want to go? I mean, obviously this has got more light to this, has got more convoluted things, so it'll take a while for you to get to the other side, but maybe it'll be worth it. It's only down to you to decide, though nobody else can decide for you. And then we come very much in contrast to the final column. And this is very much about you finding your partner. But I don't know whether this is romantic necessarily, as somebody who believes in you and who's very much about this sort of partnership, this arrangement, this connection that you have with each other. And it's kind of like, you don't need to worry about it. You've got this connection there, and it'll lead you to prosperity, to a new beginning, a new career, a new kind of lease on life, a new home, or something like that. It's going to start you on a new path, and you're finally getting out of the doldrums and focusing on other people. You finally make yourself and build yourself because of the dedication you're doing. Find yourself that person, and you're able to move forward with that person, or because of that person. And I feel like this is coming forward for a lot of people who have maybe been struggling with the work scenario, or personal projects, or self-employment. You've been going, oh, I don't know what to do, why is everybody else going forwards? It's just because you hadn't been in the right position or with the right kind of style or something like that to meet this next stage. It could even be your spirit guides coming down to help you there, or some form of healing coming in as well. But let's have a look and see what the Nature's Whispers Oracle cards have to say to you. Alrighty. What does Scorpio need to know for the month of May in 2018? Please advise. Oh, this comes up before. I mean, this came out twice and I didn't choose it. For the last one it came out for. But potential gateway, I think this is you moving forwards. I will choose another card actually just to get clarification. But this is very much about you having the potential, you're getting there, you're opening your heart chakra, you're letting yourself be vulnerable. Maybe it's less about what you are making people see on the surface and more about letting people in, to draw them in a little bit. But this is very much potential gateway for you to go forwards. This is your time now. This is you moving into things and you actually spreading your wings to fly. I don't know, just give me another card just for clarification for May 2018 for Scorpio. Oh, you're all over the place. Come on. Give Mama a card. Come on. Alright, you. Contemplation. Ooh, and look at these lovely lions. So, it is about the strength, the inner strength that you have within yourself, the kind of connection that you have within yourself as well. I do feel that this is something to do with a powerful negotiation as well. But you probably daydream a little bit like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? And it very much links in with the Two of Swords here. But I do feel that you have the ability to fly. You have the ability to see things, use your intuition quite a bit. But this is very much about the Strength card. So the Strength card in itself is one about patience and compassion and a little bit of soft control. Maybe you just need to bide your time a little bit at the beginning of this month before you see the rewards coming through for you and before you're able to reap them. So all in all, you are moving forwards. It may not be evident at the very start, but I do think that you're going to gain some ground here, Scorpio. Let me know in the comments below how things go for you, won't you? And in the meantime, I do wish you all the very best of luck. Again, if you do want to leave a have a reading with me, the link is below in the description box to all the readings I offer, or email me. There's loads of different ways to contact me as well. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. And I'm a Scorpio, so I'll keep you informed as well. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I look forward to reading for you guys soon.